Mission Control. Mission Control, do you read me? Mission Control. I gotta go.
I tried my best through thick and thin. Since I first sensed the fix is in, I hunkered down, stiffened up. When my luck ran out, never giving up. Well, I heard the call and I've spoken out, but I've hit my wall and I'm broken down. So fuck the win, I'm backing out. I'm buckled in and I'm tapping out. I've been around, played the land. Dues been paid, been screwed and scammed. I found a crowd, made a brand, alienated them, taking a stand. Every day gets rough, wake up sad. Think I've had enough of shaking hands and thanking fans and making plans. While inside I'm breaking bad. No, I'm not the kind of person who unpacks my bags. Sleep better in the back of vans. I don't want to go back, but I say, goddamn, I'm addicted to the crack of the clapping hands. So it's off I go, on with the show. While I'm dead behind the eyes like a dial tone. When I'm on the road, when I'm back at home, the only thing I want is to be left alone. So thanks for coming to the show, but I gotta go as far away as I can get. A destination unknown above the clouds where the heavens run black, and I might never come back. When I'm sick of all the monsters getting all in my face, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When I need to leave with quickness and they pick up the pace, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When I'm running for my life and yet I'm losing the race, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When the only thing I wanna get is out of this place, I'm like, fuck that, I'm like, fuck that shit. Man, I can't believe this, it's another night of sleeplessness. I need to get me free from this, I'd rather be on Venus, yes. So peel me off the ceiling, this has gotten way too real, I guess. I'm pretty far from feeling this, don't even wanna deal with this. When I'm a step ahead, they always give chase. I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When it's all wrong, I need to be gone with no trace. I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When they're always bringing trouble, yet they skip on the base. I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When nothing's ever worth the time or effort it wastes, I'm like, fuck that, I'm like, fuck that shit. This is far from Camelot, I wanna take the fastest shot to kick my shoes and jacket off where oxygen's an afterthought. It caught me in the saddest spot, I'm fixed on what I haven't got. Madness that I cannot stop, so fuck, I'll be an astronaut. When no matter what, they get on my case, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When I'm never breaking bread, so save your sayings of grace, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When I hold at 17, they hit a 10 and an ace, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When I'm in inclement weather, wearing leather and lace, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When I'm sick of all the monsters getting all in my face, I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to space. When the only thing I wanna get is out of this place, I'm like, fuck that, I'm like, fuck that shit.
Vehicle has lifted off. Trajectory looks good.
Seems like you're a rhythm gamer.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe I should turn you on to some of the classics.
Except for my blind.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Aku? Yeah, he want to hear you. Are you ready for Aku? Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we will have for you Mr. Peter.
I'll get closer, I'll get closer. Oh, I missed. I missed. No one watches this fucking. Hey, oh, I leveled up and I've got my. Nope, still got my fucking thing. Oh, mate. Oh man, you shouldn't have jumped. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Go on, mate.
We've been waiting all day. We've been waiting all month. We've been waiting always. We've been waiting for it. Welcome to Danconia. Welcome to Danconia. Down from the pine trees, where you'll find me.
No ground
With the
underneath
rising
me.
since the 90s. Misfit
Son
weirdo
of a
up on the
bitch.
bureau, see these positive.
Ah,
And I'm back to the past, to the back to the tracks. Outcast as I was like 8. I'm still kissing the sky, hugging the plan. Still represent the people that the government can. Still blunt in the hand. Still
teammate
coming
just
again.
drowned, man.
Still touring
Yeah.
and competing.
Oh,
eating
shit.
in the van. Mr. S to the B,
Fuck
I
yeah.
see my guest. If you wanna
Dude,
just
go
pass me the
fuck
back,
him
trap
up.
them, look me in 2 times. With shirt on and a hair for the back. I don't lie when I spit, I rhyme fast.
When can we change the name of the country to the divided
Where the
kingdom?
peaks never teeth, where families are inbred
shit, I'm in
like
the storm.
yeast, but they smile in the portrait. Violent divorces, plants in the house, got ants in the
That's what I'm gonna do, bitch.
Oh, they come. Yeah, like that, bitch.
and the
Come
single
down.
mom's working double the shit.
He's like, your teammate drowned, man.
So the shit is in me to rep the citizenry. So they
running
listen to my
upstairs.
vision when it's hitting the beat.
Oh
Because
my
I
God.
speak for the weak.
Trust it
till
more,
I'm
Jet, trust it
forbidden
more.
to speak. It's Dangonia.
Whoa,
Looking
so
opposite
close, man.
California. H3, but not ammonia.
Do it again. Round 2.
Now, say my name. You're goddamn right.
Oh shit. This is already low. I feel very good. Comparison. Let's take it down to like 50. Like it on Ultra, please. Can't change this if beat syncs on. Okay. Fair enough. Anything else on all good? Nice. Is it the same? Game menu pack? Yeah, it's pretty much the same as Baldur's Gate. So let's get it started. There's 2 DLCs, 15 hours of gameplay, and a romantical companion. Dang. That sounds pretty cool, but I guess I should play the main story first. Let's stick normal. Grim Darkness. Single shit. Oh, so that's like one of those. Not fuck around with any of this. Yeah, I'm fine with that next. I remember them having custom peoples. Okay, well, they're not custom peoples. Opposite custom peoples. Pre-made peoples. Which one looks cool? Nope, nope. Custom portrait. I'm not doing that now. That's pretty cool. So, close. Switch back to this one. Let's go with Mr. Zappy. He's got a hood, so you can't really see what's going on with the hair. I can do what I want with that. Man or woman. Cool. Alright, easy there. Dumbass smiles. Anyone like that? Maybe a skinny one. What's that? Pairs and hats. Okay, now for that. That looks like bad guy here, and that one bad guy here. And that's probably the best one. And then, yep, I think I'm going for the messy in this area. Not a lot of options, is there? Oh no, silver. Heck yeah. Oh. That's the way to go. Nice. I wish I could like zoom in a bit. A little bit. Be able to see a bit better. Well, that's like normal guy eyebrows. Scroll through in the same colour as my goddamn hair. There's more beards than haircuts, what the fuck? I just maybe want like a basic stubble. Oh, the guy in the picture is cool. Little beard. I guess that's not too bad. Come on. I want that to be the same colour as the rest of my goddamn hair, which is, of course, the furthest one away. What do I call it? Maybe I should have something more on the side. I can only have one set of tattoos. Oh wait, what was that? Switch set. See, so I can have more of those. Something like a leg. Guess I'll take that. Nothing for the legs. This for all of them, I guess. No, let's use the last one. Augmentations. I suppose I should have funky eyes. Funky eyes are an option. Oh. played a minute ago. Well, with my tattoo. Well, no, I don't really like the chrome dome. Yes, this one. Interesting. I don't think I need one of that.
Something of interest.
The best defense is a good offense. Time to reap the spoils of the battle.
I will delight my masters with...
And watch this spectacle unfold.
Looks like we have a problem on our hands.
Applaud my brilliance.
Perfect.
Engage the engines.
We have purified the battlefield.
I'll see you terminated.
Oh my god. Next. Fuck.
Fit for the Fon Phalancius Annals.
I want that one because it sounds like Matt Berry and that's hilarious. Oh jeez, Fortress was never stop shooting. Perception. Fortune, willpower, and intelligence, and less strength. Less intelligence. I think I want Voidborn. I think that's going to go more. Collaboration and persuasion. I do like having those stats. Extra persuasion. I'm thinking I'm going noble. Oh, I can change my costume. That's awesome. Color scheme, please. What do you want? The purple. So I know what carouse is. What's carouse? Represents the ability. Okay. So I think this is probably the one. This is a skill affected by the intelligence characteristic. Let's take that. Intelligence and perception. All range weapons. I think I'm gonna go operative. In my main person. happy with that. Strength's a bit lower than aggression. Just take one off the head. Cool. Edit name. Patient Fortune. Let's go with Arcane Lucidus. Kind of like that. Yeah. Let's do it all. Yeah. Okay. Is there a part where I change my name? Okay, cool. So, type this. Cute. And that's that. Guessing it's going to get a bit tutorial and what can we call that?
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity. That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with a chance to give their very life for the master. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtfir, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before. My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencius, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship, so that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the... Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium. But from now on, a different fate awaits you. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von...
Okay, let's
Follow my lead.
A massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value aboard a void ship.
Laypeople interfering in the operation of the sacred mechanisms disturbs the machine spirits. In the name of the Omnisia, refrain from any further profane acts.
That's not cool.
One of the von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Deku, shoot! Shoot, and don't let it get close.
Damn. Movement points.
Already done.
Can I shoot?
Not a problem for me.
And to end turn.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes.
Death to the heretics! What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Well, I'm sure I can walk down the corridor without too much trouble.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
The wires in the servitor's head are still smoldering. It would seem the cause of this malfunction was the short-circuiting of the motive force.
at is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed. Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence. Well, I find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here? You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lick-spittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide. The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time. You can start by not asking questions of this sort. I have no need for sycophants. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
The Masters demand your death!
My place is at the fore. Reduced to dust! Follow my lead. For the glory of the Imperium! Pain and duty go hand in hand. Weak. I've suffered worse. Nothing I can't do. Already done. Nothing of value has been lost.
Chaos guides me. Death to non-believers.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Stay vigilant.
Man, just disintegrated them.
I took care of this one.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Suits my purposes.
Dang it.
Out of my way. Chaos guides me.
A tactically sound approach.
One fewer time.
Weapon at the ready. To the heretics.
They dead? Nice.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
I won't tolerate weakness.
What does that mean? Is that the goal? Trophy exit point. Okay. This is not this way.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
This guy looks like a douche.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psyker powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? Not everything in your power. You will do as I say.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Something hits you hard with a sharp crackle, and you're consumed by unbearable, gut-wrenching pain.
Gut-wrenching pain? It looked like he hit me in the back of the head.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Ah, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warrant Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for? Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
The blade flashes in the dim light, and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more the voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gates looming in the center of the chamber. In the gateway arch, you see a cogitator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The Sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. You carefully inspect the design of the gate cogitator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of architect relic. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voitvir wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself in... You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The servitor looks noticeably...
Did you forget something? I suggest...
The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogitator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaws remain closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
There is still another way.
None shall stand in my way.
from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. Journal entries, so we keep track of missions.
Victory awaits.
But this guy's leading me away, or is he just following me? Have I got any weapons? Must be set to oh, it was leading me out. So it was doing well. Right, where did it go?
A new challenge for me?
Run, fools, or fall! Master! Whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor! I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora. Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way.
Yeah, I got a gun.
I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Okay. Let's come back. The wounds are replenished, any injuries remain. Press up. Okay.
They say a little bit of humility.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step.
I am at your... I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Okay, so
I'm always...
What advice do you seek?
Running around, you dick.
Let me help.
Thank you. Now, where will...
Look no...
Doubt is for the weak.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment.
Oh, yeah.
Arm yourself. Our enemies may find us at any moment. That is a noticeable improvement. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the wall and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. Lady Theodorus. Which one? The last one I received was about the navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course. Come. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
You are my next offering, and the Dark Power.
The Emperor is with us.
The Masters demand your death!
Okay, probably good.
Death to the weak!
I've suffered worse.
Chaos guides me! Death to non-believers!
Not a problem for me. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
I serve the ruinous powers! Out of my way!
Achieved! Victory is imminent.
Chaos guides me.
Let's see how they respond to this. Nothing of value has been lost.
Death to the weak.
Indeed.
Follow my lead.
They have pressure, press X, inspect, that's transfer.
I'm at your service.
We must act.
Oh shit, I did the wrong thing for the wrong guy. Oh well. Persuasion. Oh no, this is a blood. So let's give, I guess, Medicaid. Yeah. It's my guy, I'm so confused.
We shall.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. The healing is much appreciated. Your seneschal is...
I'm always ready. None shall stand in my way.
Still red hot from the gunfire, the engines of death froze as they finished off the heretics that had infiltrated the sanctum of the void ship.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abala, how they sing.
This is Idiratlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper, its claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you.
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it! You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
The seer's words bring back a wave of memories of the bitter, humiliating moments of your greatest shame. Something sour rushes to your tongue, and your head is clouded with a sickening sense of your own worthlessness.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks. Oh no, 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 no. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
I won't tolerate weakness.
The door does not budge. Clots of viscous flesh have entangled the metal, sealing the door shut.
Run, fools, or fall!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Hold on.
I bring ruin!
On it. Be gone. Was it you? Or... Will do.
Losing me was your biggest mistake. Nothing I can't do.
Chaos guides me.
It will be done. At your beck and call. Reduced to dust!
The creature in the chair appears, as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark, gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed.
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Idira's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator, succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. I'll seal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must be run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the...
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need some...
Vespidus, good luck. And thank you.
Victory awaits!
A fallen piece of debris that almost proved fatal to you. Without Idira's prediction, you would have remained in this corridor forever.
Okay, I guess I'm going back here, this way. And how do I get to the center? Oh, it's taking me there now.
Your ship's as good as ours! It's all over for you!
Oh,
I
yeah,
shall
here
pity
comes
not your
the,
enemies.
gun
I shall
lady.
heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this!
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar.
Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the...
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. And, more...
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and through this door. I shall join you, for it is...
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it.
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
New challenge for me?
The explosion blasted a hole through the door, large enough for a person to get through.
So what is it that I've got that's better? Is it this or is it this? (12 to 16, 12 to 17). Okay, so this one is the better one. Okay, so they're exactly the same. Scrappy auto gun.
It's about time.
Look, no.
We shall prevail.
The door will not move an inch. It is blocked.
Death will find you soon enough!
It will be done. Victory is imminent. One fewer target. It will be done.
But of course, farewell.
God damn, that lighting's pretty rinsing.
Death to non-believers!
Just a minor setback.
I serve the ruinous powers!
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, strike.
There's more enemies. Okay. Oh, I've still got an extra shot. Nice.
Out of my way! Chaos guides me. Death to the weak.
Already done. Nothing of value has been lost.
Yeah, super.
All too easy. I will do my best to care of this one. Reduced to dust.
Chaos guides me. Death to non-believers.
I know what is to come. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Why can't I shoot my gun in there? Reload it?
Injured! I'm enraged!
Opposing me was your biggest mistake. I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Groups of the people that are close together. Character with highest logic.
Done.
Access received.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I won't
The cogitator is silent. It seems that its machine spirit is no longer being powered by the motive force.
Excellence matters. Done.
Access received.
I did
Unlocked.
fine.
Another room has been recaptured. We'll clear the whole void ship in no time.
The Emperor favors me today.
Follow my lead. I'm always ready. Excellence
Unlocked.
matters.
A fallen steel has blocked the path to the lifts. You will have to look for another way to Edelthrad.
Over there. None shall stand in my way.
The benches and even the cogitator, torn from its proper place, are stacked in a rough semblance of a barricade. The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire toward you. It is Theodora von Valancius.
Are you lost, my heir?
Still got the same picture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
I feel like I'm always going to be out there.
You look away, and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors. In your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but the bellowing fire.
It's about time.
Where did it go? The thing that was standing us in the fire? I could have sworn.
Through my service.
Nice.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
A new challenge for me.
The generators hum softly. When you draw closer, your skin begins to tingle from static discharges.
Halt! I noticed something. Something of interest.
Plasma conduits blaze with energy capable of powering a vast void ship.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
The murder scene. Theodora von Valancius's body is sprawled on a large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? First, betrayal. Now, the murder of the rogue trader. And Mort. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. The rogue trader's life was ended by an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is and send a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora von Valancius signed it with the seal of one of the holy ordos of the Emperor's An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it. I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Follow my lead.
The murder scene looks like something caught the victims by surprise. No one had time to react to what was happening. A parlor organ with ivory keys, yellowed by long service.
Come to chaos! Make a suitable sacrifice!
Close ranks!
Let the blood flow!
It will be done.
Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't do.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Anything else? Well.
I've suffered worse.
Was that you? Or... That is not my destiny. Anything else?
Grey hair, sure hair.
Shields me!
I serve the ruinous powers!
King cleanses the body.
Indeed. One fewer target. Victory is Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
Faith without deeds is
Oh god, no, don't shoot Abel on the back of the head, god damn it.
But of course.
The blood freezes in your veins.
I'd rather not. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty.
None shall stand in my way. I rise to the occasion.
The horrific vision is a product of the warp energies that permeate the bridge.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader. God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue trader is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
You can see Conrad Voitvir clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time.
What? Theodora is dead. No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell.
Edelsrad, don't!
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic! Already done.
Kill him or focus on the little guys first?
You didn't stand a chance.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged. Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak.
Not this Greyer's job. Anything else? Was that you? Or... Will do.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. At your beck and call. Break their morale.
Yeah, good shit.
Not a problem. All too easy. Absolutely not. I'll live another day.
I'll do it.
That was insulting.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
My faith strengthens me.
not so sure. Cover me! Anything else?
It will be done. Victory is imminent. Follow my lead. Curse you, miscreant! Suits my purpose. I'll pass.
Emperor, protect the fallen!
Oh my god, they killed me.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. You, Emperor!
Follow my lead.
But of course. On it. That is not my destiny. No can do.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
My faith shields me. Doubt is for the weak. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Of the Imperium!
Will do. Anything else?
Just a minor setback. I will do like you.
did always want to be a master.
Injury is not an excuse to shirk one's duty. Indeed. At your beck and call. My ears are ringing. Brace yourself, Abelard. Victory is imminent.
Not this way,
I will do my duty. Pain and duty go hand in hand. I've suffered worse. Oh, my ears are ringing. It will be done. At your beck and call. It will be done. Brace yourself, Abelard. Indeed.
I like to carve around.
Victory is imminent.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, I just skipped my turn. I'm dead. That was savage.
Already done.
I guess I need to focus my fire on the big gun.
Nothing I can't do. All too easy.
I'll do it. Guided by faith! As the Emperor commands, I act. With you eradicated! Doubt is for the weak. Each stroke is a prayer. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, boy.
I serve the ruinous power. Can I fall back now?
Out of my way!
Stop mocking me.
What? Excuse me?
Just a minor setback.
Every damn time.
Was that you? Or... on it.
My ears are ringing. My place is at the fort. At your beck and call. It will be done. At your beck and call. Stay vigilant.
Yeah, go on, my crew members.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
Why did I not foresee this? I feel cold.
Indeed.
What is this? We can just steal them there? We've been doing that before and it's hard enough.
Time to prove my mettle.
Fucking kidding me.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Weapon at the ready.
You'll regret this. I don't have time for this. Forge ahead! Need a little morale boost?
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Suits my purposes. Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Faith without deeds is worthless. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Injuries will not slow you. As the Emperor commands, I act.
So glad she didn't shoot Avalon in the back of the head.
I've never felt pain like this.
Will do. Ah! Anything else?
Not my worst day. Oh, yet. It will be done. Absolutely not.
Oh, should have used that. But damn it.
We're at a tactical disadvantage. Yeah.
Fuck, I need to reload.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Break them around.
The witch has fallen. Leave
And
her to rot.
he just killed my other person. Amazing.
At your beck and call. Time to prove my method.
I will avenge you. Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Well, I'm fucked.
I'll do it. It's nothing.
Maybe I should just reload, like, the autosave that's before it. Because I clearly have some sort of gear and stuff that I should be equipping.
Victory awaits!
They all level up, so is that just... No. So I should have been leveling up. How does this work? Dismantling attack. I think I want this one. Yes, please. Okay, that's all of that stuff. We must also have inventory stuff. Don't know what that does, but cool. What's this? Shotgun. Its toughness is intelligence is less than 35. Who's got more intelligence? 30. And this does what? It's plus 5, less than 35. Cool, that's for you. Helmet, what does this do? Critical hits for 3 rounds, nice. I kind of want these goggles for my guy. Plus 3 logic, yep. This right. And this is plus 5 armor, so that's gonna go to Macy. I can remember the goddamn buttons. What's the cape do? 5 fellowship each enemy in a 2-star rating, so that's gonna be for me. What's this do? Plus 10 bonus to combat and level for me. She's got medkits equipped, it's Abrod who doesn't. Okay, I guess I could have a pistol in there with this sword. I think we're all good now. Starting fresh as this first playthrough. I played through a little bit when I had Game Pass, but for the most part, yeah, I don't really remember it. Okay, cool.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Because I haven't actually saved since I started. I'm still in the little preamble prologue. And I just got completely wrecked by this fucking thing.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity. Oh, the rogue trader. He's dead. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there. The warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. Wait.
Words worthy of a right.
Save the lofty words for later.
Then we have no right.
You can see Conrad Voitvir clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time.
What? Theodora is...
The... Edel! Your
ritual won't be finished, heretic!
I will deliver furious retribution.
Your Emperor won't save you.
Not a problem for me. All too easy. Not my specialty. I don't have time for this. Nothing I can't do.
I was trying to do it on myself. But I still got a spare thing. Please don't shoot it during the back of the head. Oh, okay, cool. I can use my lightning.
Ice crystals appear in the air.
But of course.
Chaos guides me.
Doubt is for the weak. Rejoice in battle! I'll do it.
No, he's just fucking eating his boys.
My faith strengthens me.
Oh, damn. Oh, what your opportunities I was moving. Fuck you, buddy, I parried it.
Indeed.
Shooting as well? Okay.
Target well struck. It will be done.
Please, yes, he killed one of them. Super helpful. So helpful.
I must not falter.
Oh god, who else to stop it? Shoot the guys down there, you piece of shit. Maybe this one isn't open like that. How annoying.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
Oh well.
My prescience has failed me. What is this foreboding? None will stand against me.
Stealing again?
I'll live another.
She did always want to be a martyr.
Killing them. Awesome.
Was that you? Or... Will do.
Victory is yours! I will do my duty.
Anything is.
Curse you, miscreant! You won't fell me! Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. This wound will make a fine scar. I stand in recognition. Indeed. Absolutely not. Already done.
17, not bad.
Mocking me. On it.
At your beck and an exemplary strike.
No. 15.
Pain and beauty go hand in hand. All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost. Suits my purposes.
How many do we go now? Just like go down there.
Nothing I can't do.
But of course.
That was insulting. I've suffered worse. It will be done.
Got him. We're nearly there.
At your beck and call. No matter the cost.
Oh, nice. I can slap.
Reduced to dust.
Hell yeah.
Pathetically sound approach. It will be done. I took care of this one.
That was a tough battle. For a little like prologue boss. Well, to be fair, I haven't checked my gear. Or leveled up.
A new challenge for me.
Did I mention?
You'll send
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Let's get these goods.
Doubt is for the weak.
Just in case. Okay, so what we got here? Lost track? Okay, there we go. This home uses fellowship, needs intelligence spells. Area attacks with a web and create web areas. Oh, wait, I don't have that, I'm guessing. Base game. General. Close to the skill. So that. Oh, I like that. Let's have... What's that? Lost. Okay, so we can actually getting dodging and weaving. You can have perception and let's see. My screen's gonna go off in a minute. It's cool, I'll play through the stream screen until I have to go. 3 divided plus 20. Next is that. that's not very good. +1 agility. Each shot fired gains +1 agility until the end of the next turn. It's not that great. Healing an ally with a medikit. Additional wounds. Oh, okay, that sounds pretty good. Heal people up and get healed. Can't go wrong with that.
It's about time!
Okay, now what are we doing? The screen turned off. I thought that was like loading a cutscene or something. So what am I supposed to do? Get the goods.
The air is dead.
The ship could use...
Rover, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long. Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here...
Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Va...
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report and... blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master.
The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears. And this voice booms with all the horrors of the war.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
This violent vow to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day.
The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox Signaler's stable.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Abelard's face, though the old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, then nods to himself.
Well, then, your lordship.
You cannot help but notice that the Seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion.
You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go unfilled entirely, and now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews.
With a gesture, Abelard relays the... A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness.
Attention, officers! You have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. As you wish, your lordship.
Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh.
Victis Suriotter of the Ptolemy line, our new Vox Master.
It is an honor to serve your lordship.
The Vox Master offers a deep bow.
Aboard this vessel you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain.
Beside her is Raver, the Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap.
The bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seems hardwired into his face, gives a sullen nod.
Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our high factotum Janris Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship.
Dressed in an embroidered jacket, the heavy-set man with oiled hair offers an obsequious smile and bows.
It is an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have the 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard. The Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship. And lastly, the Drives Master, servant of the Omnisia.
The 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving the complicated manipulation of all the tech priests' mechadendrite.
I serve at your pleasure, Lord Captain. Yes, Lord Captain.
The tall man bows his head in deference.
I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. We are toiling down. Especially
a voice.
With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engineer Prime, the ship's most senior tech priest,
Silence.
The bridge's Abelard grunts.
If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Your lordship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, I should say. Besides find a replacement, that is, for we already have one lined up.
So what? Ships and marines, I've got green. Oh, he called me green. Yeah, okay.
20 lashes a month for the next 6 months. Deprivation of officers' rations and privileges for the same period. With the option to extend. Record that in his file.
Record that.
Abelard stares unblinkingly at the Master of Ordnance.
Cease your sniveling. You disgrace your...
The Master of Ordnance stands up, wiping the blood from his broken nose. His face is the picture of shock. What just happened seems to be dawning on him only now, and the knowledge of the...
Precisely, Lord Captain. I see to the Vox...
We are in the Rykad star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are 3 in... The Novus Milbolite station has not simply failed to answer, it's...
The situation is not... Your lordship, there is one other thing. A confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora.
Abelard hesitates.
Your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here, to this system, for a reason. She was given a secret commission. Yes, quite right. XC Xavier Calcaza. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrichs van Calyx. That is all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal... Idira? Sister Argenta? Explain yourselves.
The Sister of Battle grimly nods toward Idira.
The Psyker is suffering some ailment, or dark madness.
For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant.
I was also
Idira's glazed eyes rove over those assembled. One word bursts from her lips.
Daybreak. Damn it.
Idira presses her fingers to her temples in desperation.
Why, your lord?
We cannot extract any information of value from us.
No, not yet anyway. The voices... Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can...
Hot damn. Alright, there we go. Now we can see everything. Officially the new... whatever it's called, Rogue Trader. So that's cool. So yes, thanks to anyone that's been following, watching, lurking, Swamp Rat for chatting. And I will be back probably tomorrow with some more of this. Maybe some Dawn of War, we'll see. But for now, peace out. Thanks for hanging out.
Why don't follow me?